Well, what's up? This seemed like the best way to do a recap of the weekend with some footage and stuff, obviously, just because obviously there's nobody filming me or anything like that. It's just me and or my wife with her phone. And so, yeah, just want to talk about the St. Jude Marathon weekend. This is the second time I've participated in the weekend. The first time was the 5K 2 years ago, my second 5K. And then I did the half marathon this year, as you'll see in the video. And I did the half marathon. It was kind of a workout, so I did it at marathon pace for Houston, which is a little less than 5 weeks, or a little more than 4 weeks. So I hope you enjoy the video. I'll kind of be bouncing back here and into the video just because I'm trying to fill in the gaps before we couldn't get footage, but hope you enjoy the video. But this is the St. Jude Marathon weekend, essentially. So we are on our way to the St. Jude Marathon weekend, which is one of our favorite weekends of the year. This is kind of where it started for me. This was my second ever 5K 2 years ago, and so last year Sarah did the half, and tragically we hit a pothole, but it's fine. Redemption next year.
Yeah.
But this year I'm running the half, so I've only ever done the 5K, but this is the race that kind of sparked the interest in wanting to run, really run. It was really just wanting to get in shape before this, and watching everybody do, all my friends do 10K, half, and the marathon kind of sparked everything. So we are doing this race, the half. It's the tune-up. We have the Houston Marathon in 5 weeks, and that's obviously the full. So we're doing the half tomorrow at marathon pace. So it should feel very comfortable, and I should have a good time. You can hear Bennett barking in the back, but so yeah, we're heading to the expo right now. Gonna catch up with some friends. Expo is always a fun time. They always have cool stuff that Bennett loves and that we love just to hang out. So it's gonna be a fun weekend. So we're gonna take you through the race, get a lot of footage of the course as well, so you get to kind of see it. You get to see all the awesome moments that happen at the St. Jude Marathon. It's one of the most coolest races you can do. So if you've never done one, never done the St. Jude, you should do it. 5K, 10K, whatever you want to do, walk it. It's just special place, special race. So the expo is really awesome. Really friendly people. It's super easy to get around, get to your stuff, get your bib. They really try to make the experience pretty easy. And so we had a blast. We got to see a cow. Bennett loved that.
Wait, picture the cow. Can I take one as well?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. So sweet.
Bennett.
Walked around a bit, had fun, and then we kind of eased our way out, headed to our Airbnb, met up with some friends, and had dinner that night at Bosco's in Memphis, which is pretty good. It's kind of the menu's kind of got a little thing for everybody, so it's a good place to eat and it's close. So ate at Bosco's, went back, tried to get an okay night's sleep. Bennett actually slept with us because we were in a house full of friends, and so each room was taken, so it wasn't a room we could put him in. So that was interesting, but once he fell asleep, probably around 8:45, we slept on and off until about, I guess, 5 a.m. I got up, got ready. So the day kind of started. We get there. St. Jude's special for me in the way of it kind of started this whole journey as far as this love for endurance. I remember seeing my friends cross the finish line running 10Ks, running halves, running marathons the last time I was there, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. I want to do that. And so this race is special to me in that way. And so we get there. It's always pretty cold, but it was actually a pretty nice morning. And we get to the Peabody, which is kind of normally where everybody kind of gets in to stay warm and use bathroom. And Bennett found some Christmas decor that he wanted really badly, and so he threw a pretty big fit right here this morning. But my wife was a rock star, and she kind of kept up with him and throughout the day. So yeah, we get to the start line, and it's just like this awesome race. So many people, such a great cause, but the atmosphere for this race is so fun. So I was really glad, honestly, that like I wasn't pushing like really hard in this race, that it was going to be a marathon effort. So it should feel pretty comfortable for the first half. And was running with my buddy Sam, who was doing the full, as you see right here to my right, and then had some friends behind me who were a couple of others who were doing the full, Tucker and Joseph, and then Drew and Courtney, and we're kind of running the half, hanging out, having a good time, and running with them. And my buddy Blake was also running the half. And so it's full of just so many people coming together for a great cause, pushing themselves, you know, throughout the year to train for it. And so it's just so fun. If you haven't been a part of it, you need to be a part of it. Run the 5K, walk it, do the 10K. It's just special. So.
They said we don't have to go one more. That's what they said.
For marathon pace for me is somewhere between like 7:20 to 7:30, and so we kind of actually stayed in that 7:20, mid-20 range. There were a few times we dipped to about 7:30, 7:31. One of the times was on this kind of like short hill. It's pretty steep, pretty short, so we actually maintained a fairly good pace going up it. I kind of led the charge there because I didn't want to lose too much time on that mile when it was really short hill. And you don't want to give away too much energy, but you want to give it a good effort. I'm a big fan of attacking a hill strategically. Don't like give it all away, and then like using that downhill to, if it's got a downhill, to coast a little bit. So we used the flat to downhill section to catch back up, and I think it was our slowest mile, so it was like 7:31. But yeah, it was just a beautiful morning. The crowd was great. I had so much fun. This is the most I've smiled during a race, which also kind of let me know my effort was good. Like it was a good marathon pace. Like it was comfortable, but still, you know, we were still moving much faster than we've moved in the past. I've not raced a ton of halves because this was technically a half PR for me. So I definitely one day want to like go give a half, like a full go at it. But it was a blast, and so I was having so much fun. I kept telling Sam, I'm sorry, but my race is half of yours today, and mine's already almost over. So this was technically, besides the 5K that I randomly did, just to be at a local event, this was like the shortest race I've done this year. So 13 miles came and went pretty quickly, and I loved it. Memphis does a great job. Thank you, Memphis, for being there, supporting this. People come from all over, but thank you so much for this race. It's one that I will never not do or not be a part of. It's just too special. I just had so much fun all the way to the finish line. Get to the finish line and see my family, see my son. He's always anxiously waiting to see me, but also my wife is always anxiously waiting to let go of him because she's had to hold him all day. And so very appreciative of that. So got to see him, got to see them. We then went to St. Jude, has this awesome like after party type thing for the runners and the families with them. So we went, hung out at the Redbird Stadium, got food, Bennett got to run around and play a little bit, and then so then we went and hung out and waited for some people to finish. We waited for Sam to finish, and then Tucker and Joseph to finish. And so just a good race all in all. Felt really good about it. Really excited for Houston. There's just nothing like the marathon. I think as much as I really loved, I told somebody the other day, I've just really loved trail running, some of the races I've done this year. Man, it's just like a special feeling to get in a race or a crowd with thousands of people and take off down the streets. So I'm really excited for Houston. I know that'll be another big race and an awesome experience. So yeah, I think this race just coming back to where it kind of all started for me was special. And I think I had a lot of gratitude in this race to I started this journey to just really want to get in shape and be healthy for my family and for my son, and then just fell in love with it. And so just the gratitude of that, I think, was why this race was so fun for me as well. And so, yeah, so Houston, and I think it's 4 weeks and 4 days, maybe 3 days. And so really looking forward to it. I'm gonna shoot a video of that one as well and try to get more race footage as much as I can. But I really appreciate you if you watched all the way through. If you didn't, no worries. But this is just kind of my journey from never running before to health, and then to the love of endurance. So I'm really excited for 2026 and all that holds. So catch you next time. I'm realizing right now that I never hit record on that microphone that I was holding for the whole time. So just a prop.